Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. What I eat on my dirty, lazy keto / low carb life. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm eating today. I just got Ozzy on the bus to go to school and I am cooking dinner in the crock pot today. So I'm going to go get that ready. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am the incredible shrinking Steffi and this channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374 to conquer my food addiction, my sugar / carb addiction, and just to figure this life out. I have spent my entire life as an obese person, and I've been on this journey for 110 weeks now, doing keto, doing low carb, and losing weight. I'm down over 70 pounds in the last 110 weeks, but I'm down 160 pounds from my highest weight. So I have 40 pounds to go to get to my goal. And honestly, like, this channel is just my journey, like my story, and I hope to inspire others out there to get healthy with me. A weight loss journey is so freaking hard, hardest thing I've ever had to do, but it's worth it, you know, like going through the hard times is so worth it because that's when we grow and that's when we learn about ourselves truly and how to live this lifestyle for the rest of our lives. And that's what keto is for me. It's not a diet. It's absolutely not a diet. It is a lifestyle for me. And so I like to do these What I Eat in a Day videos for you guys, just to show you how I'm losing my weight. But make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, I would absolutely appreciate the support. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkable, so come join us over there for some accountability, some support. And also, if you would like to support me and my channel and my journey, ways to do that are in the description box below. I also have plans to get skin removal surgery at some point in the future. Just had my consult appointment recently, so if you didn't check out that video, make sure to check that out. So that's definitely going to be another chapter for me. And those of you who have donated or have said that you wanted to donate toward my skin removal surgery, you guys just make me want to cry because you are so incredibly sweet and I appreciate the support so much. And you know, it's not easy for me to ask for help, but it's going to be about $30,000 out of pocket for me. So not sure how I'm going to pull that off, but I'm trusting God. You know, God is going to work it all out. If it's meant to be, then it will be. So really, truly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for those of you who do want to help me out, because every little bit helps. And I just truly appreciate you guys so much. So enough blabbering. Let's just get into the video. I'm going to show you what I'm eating today. But first, I'm going to be getting dinner ready and I'm going to be making keto beef stew. So I'm going to show you what ingredients we're going to need to get into the crock pot so it's good and ready later. So let's go. All right, guys, so I do dirty intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a tool that I have used this entire journey and I would be lost without it. It just comes naturally for me now because I've been doing it for so long, for 110 weeks. So I fast for 16 to 18 hours. So basically all that means is that I don't eat breakfast and I just have coffee in the morning. I usually have my first meal usually around like 11:30, 12 o'clock, 12:30. I just listen to my body. If I'm hungry, I eat, you know, because my body knows now when to eat. And it's at the point where it's like if I have breakfast in the morning, like once in a while, you know, because if Chris will make like bacon and eggs for the kids in the morning, I have a really hard time saying no to bacon. I just can't. So I'll have a piece of bacon and it's just, my body's like, what are you doing? You know, why are you feeding me this early in the morning? So I've just adjusted to intermittent fasting and it has been an amazing tool for me. So if you're not doing any type of fasting, I highly recommend it. Figure out what's best for you because it helps me with my emotional eating as well, because I am an emotional eater. I am a stress eater. And so if I'm in my fasting window, I can't eat. So it just really helps me stay on track that way. So I just have coffee in the morning. And what I drink is It Works Skinny Coffee, which is a French roast instant coffee. And I drink it as iced coffee and I mix it with unsweetened vanilla almond milk and some half and half. That is what I did this morning. I don't like sweet coffee, so that's what works for me. I also sometimes do the French vanilla nut pods, which is a dairy-free unsweetened creamer, which is really good. The chocolate flavor is really good as well. And I get those on Amazon. Also, if you're interested in checking out the skinny coffee, I have that link below as well. So right now I am going to get the ingredients together and I'm going to show you what we need for the keto beef stew. All right, so this is what we're gonna need for the beef stew. Some oil, which I am just using olive oil. I am dirty keto, so my ingredients aren't super clean, so use whatever you usually use. If you're more a clean keto person, then get your own clean ingredients. We're not rolling in the dough over here, so we're just making it work. So 2 tablespoons of oil, 2.5 pounds of stew meat. It also calls for 1 teaspoon of salt, but I'm leaving the salt out because the beef broth I have is not reduced sodium, so I don't want it to be too salty. Also some black pepper. We're gonna need 1 small onion, and I have a white onion because it's lower in carbs, but I'm just gonna use probably half of this because I'm gonna do a pot roast at some point too, and I'm gonna use the other half for that. So I'm just gonna use half of this white onion for the beef stew. It also calls for 2 cloves of garlic. I do not have that, but I'm just going to throw in some minced garlic, call it good. 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2.5 cups of the beef broth, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce or liquid aminos. I'm going to be using Worcestershire sauce, and I'm just going to be doing a couple teaspoons of that because it's lower in sodium. Sodium is a killer for me. I have to be very careful, and soy sauce is just loaded with sodium. So we're just going to go with that today. Also, 1 pound of radishes. This is an amazing potato replacement for us keto low-carb people. If you haven't tried radishes as a potato replacement, you definitely need to. I just made a video, what I eat in a day video. I believe it was my last one. And I made that pot roast using radishes as a potato replacement, and they're just amazing. Got to do it because when we cook them, just loses the taste of the radish and it softens up kind of like a potato or like a really soft veggie, and it tastes like whatever the flavoring you're cooking it with. So definitely do that. I'm also going to throw in some regular potatoes for my family. I won't be eating those. Also some carrots we're gonna need. I don't have any celery on hand. I don't like mushrooms, so I won't be putting those in there. And I don't have any of the frozen peas. And the frozen peas, they do have carbs in them too, so if you're watching your carbs, then you might wanna stay away from those as well. Also, you're gonna need 2 teaspoons of glucomannan, and that is going to thicken up the beef stew. So those are the ingredients that we're gonna need. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my veggies and get this in the crock pot. Every time. All right, guys, so everything is in the crock pot and it is 1/4 noon right now and I'm hungry. I'm going to have my first meal. And for my first meal today, I'm going to be having 2 cheesy scrambled eggs and Jimmy Dean regular sausage. So I love to have this sausage and egg meal a lot because it's just super yummy. I love the Jimmy Dean regular sausage. And I'm just gonna cook about a couple ounces of sausage, fry that up. And then I'm gonna cook my eggs, and I just scramble up 2 eggs and I put some pepper in it and some mozzarella cheese. And so that's how I like to eat my eggs all the time. And a lot of times I like to add red pepper flakes, which I'm going to do today as well because I like that spicy hot kick. And then I just mix them both together and then that is my meal. It's very filling. That's what I'm gonna eat right now. And I usually eat 3 times within my eating window because I wanna make sure I'm getting my protein in and I'm eating enough. I don't want to kill my metabolism. So I do eat 3 times. I eat my first meal around noonish, and then obviously I have my dinner, but in between I usually have something. It's either like a snack or a small meal. So that is what I typically do. So I will meet you back here later when I'm eating again. All right, guys, so it is 3:20 and I'm hungry. So I am actually going to be having our leftover bacon wrapped chicken. I made this the other night and just took a couple chicken breasts and I cut them into tenders and I seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and paprika, my go-to spices to season chicken. And I wrapped it up with a couple pieces of bacon per tender and just cooked it up in the air fryer. And yeah, super, super yummy. And that is what I'm having, just leftover from that. Super filling with the protein and the fat. So that's what I'm having for my second meal. So I'll see you later for dinner. Beef stew. Oh, I also had another coffee. Same way that I made it this morning with the unsweetened vanilla almond milk and half and half. So I'm actually still finishing that up. I have about half of it left, but I'm hungry, so I'm just gonna go eat that. So I'll see you later. All right, so I never filmed last night how dinner was because it was just crazy loud here, so I just figured I would do it the next day, but the beef stew came out really good. I decided not to thicken it. My kids aren't thrilled about gravy, so I just decided to just leave it kind of like a beef stew with broth type, but it tasted really good. The only thing that I would recommend differently than what the recipe said, I would season the veggies because it didn't call for seasoning on the veggies, but I like my veggies to have flavor, you know, like salty yumminess. So I probably would have flavored it with maybe some salt, pepper, Italian seasoning. But really, really good. And the radishes tasted great. They were a great potato replacement for me. So yeah, that was dinner. And then that was the end of my day. So if you guys like this video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to join my support group on Facebook. I would love to see you there. All right, guys, have a fantastic week and I'll see you at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce or liquid aminos. I'm actually going to be using Worcestershire. Every time it gets me.